Cinema.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hello. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Ready to do some flying? I know I am. We are going to be doing a little celebration of one of our longtime stream friends, Texas One Flyboy. And here, I want you to do this for me if you would. I've created a special Texas One Flyboy emote to use tonight. So when you see him, I want you to spam Texas One Flyboy. He doesn't know, so I don't know when he's going to get here, but make sure you pass the word maybe incognito if you can, and we'll just spam the heck out of him. But he's retiring. Tomorrow is his last day, if you can believe it. So we're departing. He lives in the Austin area, and we're going to fly from Austin to New Orleans, and I'm hoping to make it over to Daytona Beach. There's actually an event over there. It's maybe a little bit of a stretch for us to get there. Probably won't get there by the time the event is still going, but that's okay. We're going to be out of here on the Alexi 4 departure off of 36 right and into Armstrong, New Orleans on the Audad 1 into runway 11. So let's get fired up. Again, thank you very much, JPC. Good to see you, sir. What a fun event last night. It was really a good time. I got a chance to hop in the helicopter for a little bit and mess around with that Augusta Westland. Augusta Wetland. And if I could talk. Oh, I don't have the standby. I just did a reinstall of this bad boy, and so I have lost all of my my camera views. All right, that's one I'm going to need. This is one I'm going to need. This is the one I'm going to need. Am I in a good spot here? My head could probably be a little higher. All right, there we go. The old number 1 always comes over here to any kind of EFB that I happen to have. We can, what can we do here? Put some fuel in while we're here. 2,300 pounds is kind of what we need here. We currently have 26. Yeah, I'm not even going to mess with that. Let's close all the doors and get rid of the static stuff. We'll come back and hit the V speeds here in just a little bit, but that's camera number 1. Camera number 2 generally tends to be something on the pedestal area. Kind of be maybe the starters and stuff today, the flaps and all that good stuff here. Number 3, I like to have a view over here from the first officer side, just for stuff you might need. And number 5 is, generally speaking, kind of this MFD. Hey, thank you, hon.
Okay.
I'm sure you did great, hon. Thank you. My wife just brought me down some fresh decaf. Ha ha ha. All right. Then I need an upstairs view here. We'll call that number 8. I don't think there's anything way up high with this thing. No, nothing. 7 is usually some kind of a glare shield view. And 9, we can actually do, come back here and do your little cabin view. So let's get a spot here. What do we want? Do we want to, we probably should have the owner's chair, shouldn't we? Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Maybe we'll come out here, do a little, I feel like I always do the right-hand side. Let's come over here. Let's do a little left-hand side, little wing view. Maybe something kind of like so. That'd be all right. Facing backwards. As you know, that is one of my lifelong aviation goals is to enter the rear stairs of an aircraft and sit backwards in an aircraft. So, wish me luck. All right, let's actually get going on a checklist item here, shall we? I can come set the takeoff data right now. So V speeds. Let's see. We're going to be takeoff flaps 1. No anti-ice today. And yeah, let's get those V speeds, and we'll send those to the PFD. We'll double check after we get a little power here. The flight plan's been sent. Static elements removed, doors closed, and that looks good. Some stuff down here. Oxygen is on. The BAT 1 and 2 coming on. Jenny coming on. Bleeds can come to auto. And I feel like that's all good. JPC, you fly this plane much anymore? No, you don't, because you don't really have X-plane loaded up. And now, especially, you got the whisker jet, so you've got your biz jet needs sort of met, even though I know it's not a jet. That's delightful. That is delightful. Interior lights as needed. Electrical panel hopefully is gonna be saying 23 plus. Oh, wait a second. We're supposed to be greater than 27 volts. All right, I'm gonna have to throw some. Oh, can I do it? I guess I can't do a ground power unit. Well, I better get things started here before sooner rather than later. So I'm gonna skip ahead to the. I'm gonna skip ahead to the engine start here. We're going to go on, get that started, and hopefully that won't screw anything up here. We need a little bit of power. There we go, that helps. All right, good enough. Now back to the checklist here. These pumps are on. Hydraulic pumps can come on. Let's go to belts on. Get the windshield starting to heat up. Don't need, like I say, any ice protection just yet. Working our way across here. Pressurization's coming to both. We're going to go ahead and just leave all that how it is. Cabin altitude is set. Oh, this is an automatic, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. So, now my temps, we'll just turn it up a little bit here. And nothing over here that I need. Sweet. All right, cool. I should have checked that the parking brake is set. Luckily it is. All right, no clearance request needed because there's no ATC. We did get the auto ATC, and it looks like 4660 is what they would like us to squawk, and we can do that. Whoops. Code 4660. I'll zoom in a little bit on this. All right, that looks good. We'll go to ALT. Perfect. As long as we're down here, let's get an altimeter. And it's a pretty nice day here. A little windy. 020 at 12, gusting 23. 3041. JPC and I wore out this aircraft when it first came out, man. We we loved it. I still do like it. It's showing its age a little bit, but not too bad. All right, since we've got that on, let's come back over here and do our tests. I'm not sure what that did.
Stall.
Okay.
Stall.
Fire. This is engine fire. Then we've got cargo area.
Fire.
Beautiful.
Fire.
All right, those checks are good. Flaps 1. And did that send our V speed? It did. So let me just double check that is indeed what we had. Oh, no, it did not. Compute it and send it. That. Oh, I bet it's up there. I bet it's in. Okay. So, best rate of climb, best angle of climb, and I think continuous climb is what the G is, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. All right, let's get the flight plan in here and get rocking and rolling. So we are on the ground, Austin. The departure, the Alexi 4. Off of runway 36 right with the Zenzi intersection, and that looks good. Cleared up to flight level 450, so that's going to be kind of fun to try to get to. It's only about an hour and a half flight. So we may be working a little bit to get up to that. But, oh, can I not? Oh, man. Oh, I have a keyboard, that's why. So we are IAH for the first waypoint. Why does it say IAH 0? It's not, I don't like that. That's not what I want. Try that again. IAH, there we go, Houston, Humble VOR. Okay. Then we get on a Juliet Airway, Juliet 2. I believe I go to here. Load airway from Houston, Juliet 2, I see it. Down to LCH. Hey, that was pretty cool, by the way, JPC. I was watching your first video where you were able to track an outbound waypoint, and you set up like a little course in that pro line. That was a pretty cool little piece of aviation shipmanship there, my friend. Well done. I was impressed. After watching that video, like I really, I really think that aircraft is cool looking. It may end up in my hangar. We shall see. All right, I'm gonna get everything in here again. It's not a very long flight, so we're just gonna get it all set up. The arrival is the Audad. I tell you what, it looks, I mean, and for $30, right? Like it looks like it has quite a bit. Like, I don't know, I'm impressed. All right, we can maybe hold off on the approach. I know what we're expecting, but we can, I guess that's good enough. Oh boy, okay, we're shaking and rocking and rolling. So, excellent. I don't think we have radar. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about that. Let's just stick with this map here. That's going to be fine. Our CDI is on GPS. We're going to brief the departure and the taxi and be on our way. So on the ground, Austin, and we are looking for 36 right. We're kind of right here, so I think I'm gonna kind of slide down to Kilo and go down Bravo to 36 right, and then Alexi. It is looks like runway heading. You have 355 to 5,000. Got to cross hook at or above 5. Top altitude assigned by ATC. We're just going to go right on up to 450. But yeah, 355. Then we'll get radar vectors hook and on our way. Beautiful. I think that looks great. Well, I tell you what, JPC, it for sure didn't look like you're all that rusty. It didn't take much. So whatever you've been doing in the meantime to kind of stay sharp, or I guess maybe whatever you did to learn that initially, it was good because it helped you remember, helped you recall, which is cool. All right, so heading set, altimeter set, transponder set, squawk and chuck. We've got the engines going. We don't have the GPU disconnect or connected. Stall fire test complete. Trims. We do need to set the trims. If I were trims, where would I be? Oh, they're over here. And do I have a trim? Does it give me a trim? I don't think it. I remember what it does. I remember what it does. There's a big honking manual.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, down with Sim. We're just going to kind of put it in the middle here. You landed 30 minutes ago from Dallas. Oh, hey, good. Your wife will be so happy to have you home. No doubt about that. All right, is this the right? Oh goodness. Wait. Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on, my friends. Hold on here. I need a phenomenal. Strange that didn't pick up on that. Do I not have a phenom? Oh, there it is, phenom. All right, let's try that again. There. Woo, all right. Just a little hitch in the old giddy up. Flap set takeoff. Ice protection not needed. Speed brake is off. Windshield heat is on. Emergency lights can be armed. Wadiba. What's up here? Yep. Emergency lights armed. We're gonna get taxi lights going here, and we have these guys on. I think we do. No cabin lights needed right now. And all right, I think speaking of hot minute, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Passengers are advised, and let's do my takeoff config.
No takeoff. Brake.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. What is my CTAF here? Hey, what's going on, Chris? Nice to see you, sir. It is looks like 121 nothing. I don't know. I just don't like that as well. All right, 121.0. We'll go 2280 once we get airborne. And we're almost ready to go here. We're going to put the altitude. Let's just go ahead and put it all the way up, right? 450. That's the challenge. That's the goal anyway. We'll see what happens. So hey, you guys just got in here. Don't tell Texas One Flyboy, but I made a special emote. When he comes in, we're gonna spam him with the emotes because we're celebrating his retirement today, and because I'm a cheapskate, like that's all I could afford to get him was his own custom emote. But don't let him know. Don't let him know. Just be cool. Be cool. Just be cool. All right, now we go. Austin traffic, Phenom 11816, taxiing from the GA area, runway 36 right. There she is, you guys, in all of her custom liveried glory. It is a gorgeous airplane, no question about that. I do like the looks of it. It was never really on my radar again till Flight Chops. Flight Chops and his friend Osama. And now, like it's really nice. I've almost considered there's the Phenom 100 in Fussy Pants. I've almost thought about taking a look at that one as well, but I have enough biz jets, I think, to tide me over for a while. So yeah, hopefully, and again, it's a totally informal thing here with Texas One Flyboy. I just told him he's his last day at his job is tomorrow, and so I told him that if he's able to come by, man, we would celebrate and wish him well, or maybe say bad things because we're all jealous that he's retiring. Very similar to the CJ, yeah, I would guess. I mean, is your CJ that you fly in? Is it a G1000? I think I asked you this at one time. Glad you made it home safe, buddy. That's good to know. There's lots of weather going on all over the place, and it's never a sure thing. And was that the rig that you took to Dallas also, or did you fly commercial like the rest of us peasants? All right, you guys. I think we're about ready to go. Austin traffic, Phenom, November 11816 will be departing 36 right and turning right eastbound departure Austin traffic. Yours has the Rockwell Collins. Ah, okay. All right, I'm not hearing anybody talking on the CTAF. We'll take a quick little peek to our right here.
M. Stein. I like that guy.
Hey, M. Stein, what's up, my dude? M. Stein, I made a custom emote for Texas One Flyboy. So when he checks in, we're all going to spam him with Texas One Flyboy emotes. It's his celebration day today, as you guys well know. All right, here we go. By the way, that's what you get for years of dedication to the channel. A custom emote. There's airspeed. I'm seeing some V speeds coming my way. I'm all over the place. V1 and VR. Come on, girl. Like I trimmed it down maybe just a little too much. That's okay. Up, up, and away. Positive rate. Here comes the gear. Heading mode is armed. Flight level change mode is armed. Autopilot engaged. Flaps up. Heading through some beacon of some sort. Climbing like an absolute little monster at 37. This baby doesn't care a bit about the environment. It's loud, it's noisy, it spews fumes. Tomorrow retirement, yeah, yes, his coming up tomorrow. And yours was yours is, or you retired last? It was last year, right? Right, Chris? That's pretty awesome, man. One day I will be there. All right, it's time to go to our first waypoint hook. Nav is engaged. Austin traffic. Phenom November 11816 is climbing through 5,300, and we're turning eastbound, departing the area. Last call, Austin. We are definitely making some altitude gains here for sure. All right, let's update the heading bug. And I would like a little bit more airspeed here if I could. So I'm going to pitch down and gain some airspeed. I think my... oh, I forgot this has a detent. Yeah, so continuous climb is right there. I don't know if I ever quite made it to Toga. I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at my, just trying to keep everything in the green right here. So 225 is a good climb speed for us. So we'll get to that and we'll go back to flight level change mode. And, oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to put the landing lights on. But I will put the nav and the strobes on. And if only there was some sort of a list you could check. So 225 through the flight level 300 is the goal. And then you go to Mach mode, 0.6. Bingo. Alright, that'll work. Everybody doing okay? Everybody's week going okay? It's been a pretty good one at the old Knowledge Factory. It's Valentine's week, and so anytime you have like a spirit week is what we call them, it always tends to be a little squirrely, especially if the spirit week involves sugar, which obviously that happens when you are doing the Valentine's thing. But February break is next week for your family. Heck yeah! I don't get a big break, but we do get a half a day of school tomorrow is all, and then we get Monday off. So I'm happy about that. You need a Super Bowl commentary recap. Well, I tell you what happened in the Super Bowl is Philadelphia's defense was awesome, and they dominated. They really played well. Iowa Scotsman, how are you, sir? Very nice to see you. So yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. I mean, everybody I think was kind of waiting for the Chiefs to sort of make their move, you know, because after all, they are the defending champs, right? And but they never were able to. They were never able to get anything going consistently, and really, it was the Philadelphia's front four. They were able to get pressure on Mahomes basically all night long without having to blitz. So they were able to rush 4 and drop 7. They forced a couple of interceptions, and I mean, yeah, they just were. Their offensive and defensive lines were just dominant. So, and I thought Jalen Hurts, their quarterback, played really well, and he's an easy guy to root for. And one of the things I think that was kind of cool for Philadelphia is both the starting running back and one of the starting defensive backs for Philly. It was their birthday on Sunday, and one of the birthday boys, the defensive back, had an interception return for a touchdown. So I thought that was kind of cool. Can I reset that? I don't think I can. So yeah, just in general, just a butt kicking. Kansas City's had a heck of a run, but there's a reason why no one's won 3 in a row. They've come as close as anybody, though. All right, Bibatita. I think we're doing pretty good here with our climb. We're on track to be going where we need to go. Get the Rangeola out of here. Climbing at 225, again up to flight level 300. And yaw damper on. I think it comes on automatically. Yep, it does. Ice protection is not required. Exterior lights are now on, even though I didn't put them on. Pressurization. Are we pressurizing? Hopefully we're pressurizing. Flaps are up. Yeah, pressurization looks good. Temperatures inside are good. And what else is left to do? I think that's about it for the after takeoff checks. Of course, the conspiracy theorists are now completely backwards, and they're saying, "Oh, the refs threw the game, the Chiefs players threw the game," and so it's funny. Whoever's winning is cheating, and whoever is not is complaining that the winners are cheating. But yeah. That's about it. That's all I got to say about that. And now it's kind of to be honest, it's kind of a dead period for me in sports because there's a lot of like college basketball and NBA and hockey and stuff that I don't mind, but I don't like college football and NFL football are kind of like what I like about that. I do not have the hot start. Nope, I don't have the Chally. I'm not a Chally guy. Talked a little bit about that actually on Tuesday. It's just not like, it's a cool plane. A lot of respect for the hot start guys, Rico, and all those guys that have worked hard to build it, and I think made an awesome product. But I just it just has never really been something I've wanted. So no. To make a short answer long, no, I don't have it. Oh, okay. Chris, I missed your check-in there. Sorry about that. You have a bit of a complicated family situation. The father of your wife got a brain hemorrhage. Hemorrhage isn't well. They found a tumor, so the future is not good. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Shoot. So your wife has been with him. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Chris, and I'm sorry I missed that one there. But yeah, that's too bad. I mean, it's a hard thing to be going through, for sure. That's my father passed away from something similar to that, so it's pretty tough. Your flight this afternoon was from Addison to Branson West. Then you took off again and landed at the Spirit of St. Louis. So you definitely were in the CJ for that. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. That's awesome. Chris, I'll add him to my prayer list as well, and your wife as well. So, all right. Well, here we go, guys. The event is cooking over here. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure we're going to get there in time because it's been going for an hour and a half or so. But we're going to make it to New Orleans, where there is a little bit of stuff going on. And I was hoping, like, part of the reason I picked this was obviously to celebrate Texas One Flyboy, but I was hoping also that we might get a little Houston, spillover. Maybe we still will. Oh, you thought a little bit about our Bush League flight that was down at Branson West? I actually flew into there. When was it? Or maybe I'm planning to fly into Branson West, but I'm like, as long as I've got that airport, why not? Maybe I already did it. But it's a cool spot, cool part of the world. Yeah, New Orleans is for sure. Hey, Agent Presta. Hey, Shuzy. Did I miss? Oh, there it is.
Susie.
All right, so I don't think Texas One Flyboy is here yet, so I've been telling everybody as they come in, we're going to spam TFB when he gets in here. I made special emotes, Texas One Flyboy emotes, to celebrate his impending retirement. So please, please, please feel free, or please do spam him when he gets here. All right, so we're holding Mach 0.6 now. You'll notice again, yeah, our airspeed will start to go down, but it's the 0.6 that we need. And we currently are climbing at 91%, which is perfect. And once we get up nice and high, we should have a pretty decent, I would hope, tailwind here. Let me do this. Let's get the wind going here. Option 2. Okay, and I don't need the can I get rid of you inset? Yeah, I don't want you. Kev. Welcome. Mustix. Hello. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming in, you guys. JPM Navigator. Happy Thursday. Kev, thanks for swinging over, man. Hope you've had a good flight, good stream, and appreciate you bringing your crew. We're flying the Phenom here from Austin over to New Orleans, and we're going to try, fingers crossed, we're going to try to make it over to Daytona. But like I said, it's we're probably not going to make it. I think the hour, or the event's going to be over in about an hour and a half, and it's going to take us every bit of that just to make it to New Orleans. So we may end up heading to Daytona with no ATC, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. But I appreciate you guys coming in. I had to reinstall this. I've been doing a piece by piece reinstall of X-Plane 12, and I didn't realize I didn't have this sucker installed, so I frantically slapped it in, and anyway, I hope it works all the way down. I already can tell. I don't know if this is supposed to be there on my winglet, but anyway. But yeah. So. Mike Boucher, thank you for the follow, and hello. If I haven't met you yet, thanks for coming to the Melvin Leroy channel. My name is Brant, and yeah, hope you've had a great week. Tomorrow is Friday, baby. Unless you're from the future and like live in Europe and where it's already Friday. But yeah, we do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and it's just a variety of different aircraft. Everything from biz jets like you see here to bush planes. Biz jets to bush planes. That kind of has a catchy logo there. But Friday for you already, JPM? Heck yeah, man. Well, happy Friday. I toast you with a fresh cup of decaf coffee all the way from the Melvin Leroy Studios. So skull, my friend. But yeah, we are testing out the reinstall. I also had a version of New Orleans from Vertical Sim, but it was X-Plane 11. I didn't have the X-Plane 12 version yet, so I left it out. Yep, got some low octane. Yeah, if I go high octane here, it's 6:30 my time. If I go too high octane, I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. So, but I do like the wind down effect. So I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, about the scenery. So we're gonna be going into just default New Orleans, which is okay. It looks okay, but I like to support Vertical Sim whenever I'm able to. He's a talented young guy and has done a lot of great work in X-Plane for sure. But I didn't realize I had not yet updated to his X-Plane 12 version. Oh. There actually is a pretty nice, let's see, pretty nice sale going on right now over at the Vertical Sim. VerticalSims.com. I'm gonna let you go check it out if you know who I'm talking about. He does a lot of like small to medium sized, like regional type airplanes or airports, and at a really nice price. So, and he does oftentimes. Sorry. Work on. He makes his scenery available for both X-Plane and Microsoft. Downwind Sim, no, they're not. But he charges. He gives you a break, a price break. And I was going to say, like what I was looking at here earlier was, oh heck, now I can't find it. Yeah, here we go. All right, so here's kind of the Vertical Sim store, and so like you can, like I have Boise, I have a number of these. I don't remember. I have Omaha. Here's New Orleans. Like it's $5 on sale right now, and I'm sure if I tossed it in the cart, it would probably say 50% off of that, right? So, but he's just like I say, a good developer for those small, little smaller, Omaha, Eppley, Syracuse. It just really fills out your airport options. All right, we're getting a little bit slow here, and so I am going to nudge up my power just a bit. Come off of the... I may have to step climb this a little here. In fact, I think I will. Let's do this. Let's level at 43, and we'll step climb it. Maybe this is all we'll get. It's 43. We're not quite. I think when we get to Houston, we're officially off the departure. So we've actually done fairly well with our climb out. And capture. All right, we'll just do that for now. And if the problem is if you get a little too slow here, she gets kind of pitchy. So we'll get that going again. And we were still above our continuous climb power there. We might have been okay. Syracuse is your favorite? Oh, Mike, it's so good, isn't it? Uh-oh, see, now what's happened? What? Oh, I just bumped my rudder pedals. I was turning my chair around and I pushed down on one of the rudder pedals there. Sorry about that. Sorry about that in the back there, Downwind Sim. I hope you didn't spill your decaf. But yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, Downwind Sim, there's just the stall speeds are so much higher when you get up into these high altitudes. So you're right. So I'll burn some fuel off here, and then we can step it up. Maybe 2 more thousand. We've got a little bit of traffic, looks like, kind of in the neighborhood, but nothing too bad here, I don't think, for us. I don't know how much faster, knots-wise we're going to get, but like about 0.7 is a pretty good cruise for this plane. And you can see we're doing just about 500 over the ground with a nice little tailwind. So I think I'll try to let the speed climb to maybe around 200, and then we'll see if we can bump up that last 2,000 feet here. Yeah, so Downwind Sim, he actually asked the community about that, about if they were okay with him charging a small update for the X-Plane 12 versions. Now, if it's just a regular brand new version, right, it comes with a price tag, obviously. And I think just universally, everybody was like, dude, yeah, I mean, your stuff is so reasonably priced anyway that why would anyone care if, like, what's $5 more to have, all the, basically what he's done is he's went in and he's took all the X-Plane 11 kind of, specific scenery elements out and replaced them with X-Plane 12 stuff. And he's also, I think he's built a few new custom assets as well to drop them in there. So, you know how it is downwind sim, even when we're just updating our simple sceneries from X-Plane 11 to 12, like it's a few hours to do that. So, yeah, so I'm totally okay with that. All right, well, we're going to get to 450, which is I believe the top altitude that this jet can fly. And when we get there, I'm going to take a little stretch break, and we'll start talking about descent into Nala. We'll actually be hitting the arrival here in probably about 20 minutes or so. All right, back to continuous climb, and until we get to 45, which we're almost there. All right, that's all told, and then we'll come back to our cruise setting. We'll just kind of see where she levels out. We might be about where we are right now, to be honest with you, which I'm actually pretty happy with. 488 across the ground, so that's going to get us where we need to be in no time. All right, so yeah, give me a sec here. I'll be right back. Yeah, you really could do like an ASMR stream here, couldn't you? I think this actually has... Does this have the noise canceling? Not that I do it, but... No, I guess it doesn't. But, yeah. Tell me if that's too loud, I can turn it down. But Downward Sim, you are almost home, Kay. Sounds good, buddy. I know you're probably tired, dude. Get some rest. Get some rest. All right. We've settled at Mach 0.75, which is really great. Over 500 across the ground. And it's time for us to brief the Aerobask 1 arrival. So let's pull up the charts and see what we have here. Looks like the big thing here is turbojets landing at New Orleans. Need to cross Aerobask 250 knots at 11,000 feet, and everything else kind of takes care of itself. So let's, since we've got a ways to go on that, let's make sure that we have a descent plan in place here. Yeah, so the current VNAV, let's see if we can get this VNAV profile to work here. Trying to remember how to do this. Okay, cancel. Do I have the VNAV? Seems like I enable VNAV. Yeah, but I don't remember how to. Okay. I'm going to have to just do it old school here, I guess. So we're almost to Lake Charles. And if we need to be down to, what was it, 10,000? So we've got a lot to lose here at about 100 miles. I kind of feel like we probably should start heading down the hill. Yeah, we need to lose 35, and 3 times 35 is every bit of 100. So let's do that. Let's set our altitude to 10,000. And let's begin. I wonder if I can do an indicated flight level change descent. It seems like this didn't like the flight level change descent all that well. Let's see what happens here as I pull back on the speed. Okay, there she comes, a little at a time. I feel like I remember this plane really tried to dive. It was like a little too much. I would take something between 1,500 and 2,000. And I might just leave it right there. We're going to stay below the barber pole. We don't have a whole lot of wiggle room here, so I can't get too crazy. Alright, 10,000 is entered, and Alt S is showing. It's going to give us a fight chance, I think. And then let's go ahead and talk. We've got frequencies here. We do have a tower, and we have an ATIS. Ah, very nice. So let's see if we can grab the ATIS yet. And yeah, 127.55.
From New Orleans Airport, APIS information Alpha 0053 Zulu. Web 030 at 12 gust 21. Visibility 10. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 13. 2.6. Altimeter 3036. Visual approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 11. Accept aircraft tips from north through southeast. Expect runway 2 approach. Departing runway 2. Notices to air missions, airport surface surveillance capability in use. Squawk altitude on all surface areas. Read may call hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
All right, we've got Alpha. Our tower is going to be 19.5. I'll slap that over there, and then our ground is 121.9. Okay, so we will set up for runway 11.
November 123 is Bravo, departure runway 2.
November 123 is Bravo, Nolan's Tower, wind 03012, gust 21, make right close traffic.
We'll put in the ILS just to back it up here.
Alright, close traffic, we'd like make a request to go straight out.
This looks like from
Sorry, say again?
Old,
We have VFR to the north now, sorry.
maybe, or Royal. One of those could be the initial fix.
Roger.
111.7, 06016. All right.
On course, Mr. Bro, thanks.
Climb through is Bravo, say altitude.
We'll go, 17.5.
Yee.
November 123 Whiskey Bravo, cancel your takeoff clearance. I have
I'm not loving any of that.
Clear.
Runway ILS 11.
Cancel takeoff clearance, November 123 is reverse.
Oh, I got the wrong. Sorry, I just briefed the wrong arrival. That's runway 2. Sorry. Runway 11 is what I want.
123 Whiskey Bravo, Roger.
So
Cleared out,
Voodoo
North
is the
Bravo,
initial fix
airspace,
to Turtle.
maintain
This is
2000,
109.9 and 106. Okay.
Final 10 departure. Departure fine, and square it in.
Voodoo.
Okay, maintain 2000 on course, November 123 is Bravo.
123 is Bravo, Rebecca is correct, flyer heading, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 2 clear for takeoff, November 123 is Bravo. We'd like to request a unrestricted climb.
Okay. All right, so that's there. We need to be down to, it looks like we need to be down 4,000 at Turtle, 2,000 at Mudbug, and then when we get on the ground, where's the GA stuff? FBOs are back here, so we'll try to hang a left. Maybe G6, that'd be perfect if we could get Golf 6. JPM, you're out of here. All right, buddy. Have a good Friday. Thanks for coming by. Is it considered inefficient to spend most of the flight climbing and descending as opposed to cruising? Yeah, that's a great question, Agent Presta. You know, I don't know. I guess you probably have to weigh a lot of factors, right? Like if you spend more fuel as you're climbing, right? But if you can get up to some better weather or better wind conditions by climbing for a little bit longer, it might, at the end of the day, be better. But I don't. That's a good question for, like, JPC. If you're still here, what do you think on that? Because the longer you climb, obviously, the you know, like now that we're in descent, we're like at 70% throttle is all. So you're really kind of coasting down. But yeah, that's a great question. What's our landing speeds here? Let's get those in. Gosh dang it, I keep bumping stuff. Goodness sakes. That's totally me bumping things as I'm moving around here. Okay, I put those in. 108 is the ref, and Approach speed 123.
123 Whiskey Bravo, get my airspace north, frequency change, revise your route.
Frequency change approved, or 123 is Bravo spaceship.
Okay. Alright, getting that one down below 300, so that's good. What's our Audad? We still have 47 miles, so we need and we're still looking 17 times 3 is going to be pretty close for that, but we'll be in the neighborhood. I don't mind where we're at right here. We do have to at some point in time though get our speed, bring our speed back a little bit as well, but we'll kind of get down closer to 10,000 here and before we mess with that. Alright, so again, for those of you that are here, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We are hoping our honored guest tonight is Texas One Flyboy, who, if I know him, he's working right now. So I might be giving this away, but if he's able to make it, we're celebrating his retirement. His last day of work is tomorrow, and I made some custom emotes, some custom Texas One Flyboy emotes. And I would appreciate it if everybody, whenever he checks in, if he's able to, we just spam the heck out of him with his own custom Texas One Flyboy emotes. So we're all super happy for him, more than a little jealous, I think. But he's a great dude, and like I say, like it's late. It's after 7 in the evening where I live, which is 8 o'clock in the evening where. No. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the evening where he lives. Like I say, he's almost always working. Every time I'm streaming, he's almost always checking in from work. So, in fact, I made another emote just to kind of celebrate him because he coined the phrase work and lurk. So, I made a little in and out emote, except it's work and lurk. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it is, right? Maybe not. Maybe they're having a little office party for him, a little surprise party, and they invited him out to dinner or something. That would be awesome, too. But, yeah, I think he's a pretty dedicated employee. I'm not sure where he works, but he's been doing it for a while. And, again, just in what little I know of his work life, the fact that he's generally there late, so it just says a lot about the guy. 3036. There we go. Looks good. Been a warning for everyone who will retire soon. You think you have more time for your things, but you won't. You'll have less time. You feel like you work more now than you worked at your job. Work now at home. Yeah. Well, I don't disagree with that because my mom is an example of that. Like, she's way busier now as a retired person than she ever was working, and she was plenty busy when she was working. But I think it's just different. I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to, is I'm not ready to stop working, and I'm just wanting to try something different. So see what else is out there. We're looking pretty good. I think maybe what I should do is our top of descent ring is just a little bit past Audad, so we're going to miss it. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to go to vertical speed mode, and I'm going to try to kind of kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to come back to idle descent and get below 250 and see if that won't help me out just a little bit, get a little closer maybe to Audad. You can do your speed adjustment in flight level change mode, but what it will do And this plane is likely to pitch you up until you hit 250, and then it'll resume your descent. So we'll try to do it this way. Life has a way of filling up available time. Yeah, for sure. Well, I think part of it, though, too, is like you always have stuff that you've wanted to do. And, you know, Beethoven, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I've not been there yet, but, you know, there's been stuff you've put off probably as you've been working that now that you aren't, you have time to get going on that. And, yeah, so a little bit of travel maybe, and but you're busy with other things you hadn't thought of before. Nebulation, hey, what's going on? Welcome, first time chatter. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. We're on the approach, or I should say on the arrival into New Orleans. We're getting close to tower time here. All right, I do have a little speed brake I can use as well. I shouldn't say little. It's a pretty significant speed brake for this aircraft, and that'll help me. Again, I'm just trying to get as close as I can there. I'm not going to be too far off, but the speed is the main thing here. So there we go. That speed is good now. Let's take that off. Just doing some... Oh, you're controlling. Awesome. Heck yeah. I appreciate you being on. I mean, we're trying to make it all the way to Daytona for that event, but we're going to be a little bit late, I know. So, but yeah, heck yeah. It was cool to see a little ATC. Are you tower or ground there, Nebulation? We'll be talking to you soon. Ah, heck, our speed is climbing again. Alright, so we're going to have to leave our speed brakes out for just a little while longer because I got to get... I've missed that altitude restriction by just a little bit. Doing tower? Okay, cool. You tried to get a departure center but no response. Well, you guys have kind of been busy because you've had a couple of events kind of down your way in the last week or so, if I remember right.
New Orleans Sound, I've heard 123 is about ready for departure.
Okay.
November 123 is Bravo, New Orleans Tower 103012, Gust 22, make right close traffic, right 2.
Okay, Voodoo, what do I need at Voodoo? I need to be 4,000 at Turtle. So down we go. Speed's looking better. Alright. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and arrest our descent just a little bit.
Bravo, ready for departure, holding short, runway 20. Correction 2.
And again, we're pretty much...
Takeoff clearance, wind 030 at 12, gust 22, make right close traffic.
Looks pretty good there. Turtle 4,000. There's our descent ring, and yeah, we'll give tower a call. Yeah, at about 10 miles. I think that'll be good. All right, procedure. Let's do. Let's set this as vectors to final here. And let's just check our freak. It's 1099. We're good there. And 107. Yeah, 106 is actually what they want us on, but that's an easy fix. Yeah. Well, I guess I can't do that. I got to go CDI. Ooh, hold on. All right, spin it around 10. What did I say? 106. Okay, perfect. And yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Speed still a little bit, climbing a little bit. Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty close here, guys. 4,000 at Turtle, 2,000 at Mud, and I might check in at Turtle here. It's 15 miles out, but that'll be all right, I think. And where am I? Oh, I don't have Turtle in there. Why don't I have Turtle in there? Oh, because I probably picked the wrong. All right, well, we'll just give a call. We're like 15 out. At New Orleans Tower, Phenom November 11816, 15 miles to the west, descending 5,500.
November 11816, North Tower 1030 at 12, gust 22, runway 11, clear to land.
11, clear to land, November 11816.
Welcome to the party.
Good to be here. All right, so yeah, we're looking pretty good here, guys. We're kind of off a little bit now, but it's a visual, right? Why am I worried about stinking glide slope and whatnot? In fact, let's do this. It's a fine day to hand fly. All right, landing lights can come on. Everything else is good. Do I still have my speed brakes out? I do not. We're good there. I got to get myself down to 160 before I can throw flaps. So we're gonna do that, and we'll use the old magenta highway to help us make sure we're staying on track here. Hello. Okay, now that was not me, so that must be a little bit of a wind update as well here. Flight director can come off. So I have strayed a little bit here, so let's try to get back over. And I need to get down to 2,000 here as well. 4,000 at Turtle, actually, and I'm not quite to Turtle yet, so I'm doing all right. I can level off, get some airspeed off. Strange I don't have the localizer quite yet, though. 1099, that is active. Yes, active. I see the runway. We're off a little bit. Nope, that's not the runway. That's the runway over there. We're not bad. We're not bad.
Right close traffic, runway 2, Cessna 10, or clear for takeoff, Cessna 1027.
So it'll be a quick turnaround here as we try to get ourselves at least in the neighborhood of Daytona. Fortunately, one of the things I like about this plane is it's pretty simple to do a little turnaround. So, yep, there's the field. Actually slid a little bit to the right. We got a nice crosswind right here. Looks like 18 knots up at where we're at right now. So, all right, now we're in flap speed, and I think we're across Turtle coming into Mudbug here. Yep, Mudbug is 8.3. So we're doing good. I need to be 2,000 at Mudbug. So let that come down to the 700. Yeah, the event, let's see, last Saturday was the Saturday Night Ops was down here in New Orleans. They did like a Super Bowl in the swamp party, and then I saw, might have been the next day, they had this area lit up as well. Or, I don't remember what it was, something on Sunday. Okay. First notch of flaps is coming out.
November 1027, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
And
Extend my downwind, you call my base, that's not 1027.
lost sight of the runway a little bit here. Where are I? Where am I? Where am I? Runway? Where am I? Yeah, I've totally lost sight of the airport. Oh, I'm way over here now. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'd like to...
November 1027, track to follow is a private jet on a 6-mile final, runway 11, report traffic in sight.
Yeah, boy, I really overcorrected for that crosswind there, didn't I? Alright, that's okay. 6-mile final. And I think we're pretty well on profile. Still no localizer. That's really interesting. I must have something...
Traffic for runway 2, Cessna 1027.
Over 1227, traffic is private jet, 5-mile final, runway 11, report traffic in sight.
Must have something in there incorrectly for my localizer.
Tower Cessna 1027, we have traffic in sight for runway 11.
Roger, follow that traffic, runway 11 clear for the option number 2.
Why would you do this to me? Clear for the option, runway 11, Cessna 1027.
We're looking for Gulf
And
6.
Cessna 1027 on the go, make right
Holy
clear.
cow, man, I tell you what, now all of a sudden I'm really getting shoved around a little bit here.
Yeah, Cessna 117.
Okay.
Speed wings 217 Romeo, leaving my airspace to the northeast, frequency change, advise your frequency up.
Wow, that
Change of both,
really
thank you very
shoved
much,
me to the right.
San Romeo.
Holy cow.
Thanks for flight.
Alright, landing flaps coming out. Tower November 11816 confirmed clear to land.
Yes, sir, runway clear to land.
Alright, clear to land 11 Phenom 816. Okay, gear coming out. Down we go. A little bit high. Nothing like your first landing to be a 20 knot crosswind. It's alright, we got this. Yeehaw, sporty.
500.
Checked. Alright, there's a good approach speed.
400.
See if we can get stable here.
300. Too low. Flaps.
I'm okay. Landing.
200. 100.
Yeah, that was a little bit sketchy off to the left there, but not totally surprising that that's how it shook out. But we're down, and let's see if we can find Gulf 6. Not this one, but yeah, this one actually I think we'll take. I don't know if you could hear my wheels squawking there.
November 1186, correction, November 11816, contact ground 121.9, thank you for flying.
Over to ground, 121.9 or 11816. All right. That was cool having ATC. Hey, ground, hello, Phenom November 11816, just heading into the FBO.
November 11816, New Orleans ground, taxi straight ahead on Gulf 6 to the FBO. Good day.
All right, straight ahead on Gulf 6, November 11816. Yeah, that was really nice having that guy come on here. That was awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Nebulation. I'm going to be heading out, too. If you want to hang, give me like 15 minutes, and I'll be heading out of there. Thanks, guys. Age of Preston. Appreciate that, Shoozy. Thank you very much. I don't know what we've got here for default FBOs, but there's one on each end, essentially. One over there, and one over there. I think I'll take this guy over here because it looks fancier. So those can come off. I have cleaned up the flaps. And yeah, we just need to kind of get our flight plan amended. And then we'll be ready to try to make our way to Daytona Beach. So far, so good. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, fuel truck. Why do you vex me? Don't stop there. Love playing chicken with the fuel truck guy. Okay, I got to get my vertical sim airport updated here because this is a cool little spot. For sure, for sure, for sure. That guy's like that Phenom, he's going to need some fuel. I just know it. Ah, this looks like a pretty good spot to park. Right there. Parking brake is set, maybe. Very good. And all right, we will, let's see. I wonder if we have, do we have a ground power unit? We do not. So we're gonna shut down all the way down and do the things. We'll be ready to head back the other way. I'm gonna leave my pressurization as it is. These can come off. Everything there's off. That's all fine. And we'll make it a quick one here for sure. So let's throw in, just to make sure that nothing is updated from the last time when I was looking at it earlier. DAB. And I'm going to quit out of that. Looks like it's going to be similar here to what I was thinking. Maybe. No departure. Is that accurate here? Maybe. All right, we're gonna roll with it here. Let's at least get this going here so tower and ground can take a peek and kind of see if they agree. File, boom, shakalaka. All right, very good. Very good. Since we're on battery power, let's not horse around here. Let's get rolling. I need about 2,500 pounds of fuel. So what I currently have is not that 2,500. Balance that out. That looks good. And V speeds, we'll calculate those, send those to the PFD. Nice. And I'm gonna power my, see, my batteries are low already, so that's not good. That's not good. Well, let me just get one, let me get one engine going here just for battery power. Just nervous about losing everything, if you know what I mean. And we'll get back a hold of ground and see if we can't make a quick turnaround here. Now let me get the ATIS, updated ATIS here as well. It was Alpha a minute ago, and now Bravo. Looks like, yeah, still windy. 3030 at 12, gusting 22. Barometer is now 3038. And we can expect visuals, departures are on runway 2. All right, sweet. And ground hello again, Phenom November 11816 with information Bravo IFR request to Daytona Beach.
1816. Clearance on request. Number 1 standby.
So good, so good. So this is also 45,000. But I'm going to wait to put that in case I get a departure.
November 11816. Expect a PDC.
All right, we'll be ready for that. Ba-dee. There she is. So it looks like we've got, yeah, kind of as filed. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm going to go ahead so I don't mess my fuel up here. Get number 1 started as well. Okay, so menu, we need to, sorry, flight plan menu. We need to delete this current flight plan. And we don't want Voodoo. I know that's what we had. Can I clear you out? Remove that? Yeah, everything's gone. All right, there we go. First waypoint for us is the Charlie Echo Whiskey. Crestview VOR. That's in. And then Cablo. From Cablo, it's Camjo. You can tell this must not be a very frequent route here. Femin. Just kind of bouncing us from waypoint to waypoint. And then we are into Daytona Beach. We will be on the Thor 3 arrival. It's the only one we've got. Nice. It's the Leopard transition. And that will load, and then we'll figure out once we get going. I don't want north up. I want track up. How can I do? How do I change this? There's a way to change this. No. All right, screw that. Once we get a little closer, we'll figure out what runway we need. All right, so let's head back up to the top. Welcome, 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 boozy freaking sheep. High Flyer, thank you for providing ground, by the way. Appreciate you guys doing the ATC, and man, it sure makes flying into and out of these airports so much dang fun. So hopefully we won't do anything to embarrass ourselves more than we normally do. But welcome, you guys did a great job. All right, 45,000, and we are going to be. Let's see, heading of runway heading initially here. Phenom, indeed, sir. That's right. Sorry, Boosie. I'm trying to multitask, and as usual, I'm not very good at it. But yeah, the Aerobask Phenom. Every bit the Hot Start Challengers equal in almost every way. Now we like it. We like it a lot. We're going to head back up to the top here. We've got everything in, takeoff data, all of our doors are closed. Electrical is electrifying. Lead panels are where they should be. Fuel panels are good. Hydraulics are good. Ice protection not needed. We've done all of our checks. We can go to auto ignition. That was something I didn't do last time. And yeah, I saw you had advertised you were doing a little practice. That's cool, man. You're starting, I would say, you're probably starting to get pretty doggone good with that bird, aren't you? That's pretty cool, dude. Do you have the flying fish yet, or is that something that's interesting to you, or are you holding off on that? By the way, transponder code. I am squawking 7261. Okay, that's there. We don't need to suspend that. Transponder can be ALT. All right, cool. And then the ramp's uncontrolled. So let's see. Oh, sorry. There's no SID. Tower will assign the heading, and 4,000 is the altitude. If I just read, as my shirt would say, reading is the key to smart. Need 4,000. That's going to be work for us to keep it at 4,000 as this sucker climbs at about 4,000 feet a minute. All right, back to business. Brakes, flaps are set. Clearance is obtained. Flight plan entered. Transponder entered. Altimeter entered. Heading and altitude entered. And let's go ahead and get the windshield heat back on. Belts back on. Sorry, I'm missing chat here. But I promise I'll get caught back up. And passengers advised. Okay, we're ready. We're ready.
Ground Cessna 1027 is off of runway 2 on Echo.
I'm expecting Gulf 6 to... Boy, how are they going to do this? Maybe crossing runway 29er going on Echo? Or maybe they'll just send me back out here to 11 for departure. I'd be ready for either one. Alright. We'll call him as soon as he gets his traffic in his location there.
Ground Cessna 1027, we'll take the northern FBO.
Check my lights. What do I have? Oh gosh. I still had the taxi light on, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
November 1027.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Where's LeJeffrey? Yeah, he floored. Well, that's a kind of a tradition amongst anyone who flies this plane. It's hard. It's a quirky bird. Hey, ground Phenom 816 is ready for taxi.
Phenom 816, runway 2, taxi via Gulf 6, Gulf Sierra, hold short 11.
Gulf 6, Sierra and hold short 11, Phenom 816. Gulf Sierra.
November 1027.
Okay, so turn back around and
Echo, Gulf 6, hold short 11.
head back to where we came
FBO
from.
via Echo, Gulf 6, hold short 11, Cessna 10.
You think this thing is ugly as sin? Nav lights. I don't. Oh, I do need nav lights on. You're right. I need some navs on. You think this one? You think this is ugly? I like the profile of this bird. I think it's got a nice profile. Oh, the flying fish is ugly. Well, it is. Yeah, there's no question about that. But I learned something. I did some late night YouTube watching. I didn't realize that the Learjet folks helped the initial design of that aircraft. Which is kind of cool. They were helping develop it, and until they kind of ran into some financial difficulties of their own, which is weird. Yeah, I would say very well, Chris, but we managed to make it from Austin to New Orleans. Oh, speaking of which, he's not here yet, so hopefully he'll be able to make it. So we're kind of doing like a little informal celebration of Texas One Flyboy, as you probably know by now. And I made a little custom emote for him, so spam the heck out of him if he's able to get here. I'm hoping, since he's not here yet, I'm hoping his coworkers took him out for like dinner or something surprise, because tomorrow's his last day. So if he does not make it in tonight, that's fine. But we've got that emote for him regardless. All right, let's check here. Clear right and left. We do have some traffic here, so we got to be careful. We need to hold short of 11. The challenge is actually going to be right here on departure, you guys, because I have to climb, and they don't want me over 4,000, and so that's I'm gonna really have to be careful with that, because it's gonna mean checking in. We've got us a little stand up.
November 11816, hold position.
Holding position 11816. Got us a little Nolan standoff right here with some sort of a little Skyhawk or something. Actually, that thing probably weighs more than this Phenom.
November 1027, also hold position, stand by. Hold position,
Well,
November 1027. November 11816, it looks like you went straight ahead on Gulf 6, missed Gulf a little bit there. Are you able to taxi back to Gulf?
oh, geez, my apologies. I can do a 180 and get back on Gulf. Yes, sorry about that. I see where you have us going now. Gulf to Sierra. Sorry about that. We'll make our turn right here. Yep.
November 11816, no problem at all. I'll keep an eye on you.
I need it. All right, so Rob Valkyrie.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of funny from here. That 180 is pretty sick.
I was kind of hoping nobody saw that. Rock Valkyrie, what is up? Hello. I don't have to go full throttle, no boozy, and that's exactly. I'm going to have to go about
November 1027, cross
only about
11 at Gulf
75%
6,
of
then straight into the
takeoff thrust here to get airborne, and then
11 at Gulf 6,
that'll help
straight
us
into the
for
ramp.
sure,
Cessna
for sure.
1027, thanks for the controlling tonight, too.
The first X-ray that you ever took out of your own school was a guy that shot himself in the knee with a nail gun. It might have been Rob Valkyrie.
Winds ground, November 114, Whiskey Papa, information Bravo, ready for taxi.
I've got the wrong route in there, by the way, guys. I'll update that, I
November
promise.
114, Whiskey Papa, New Orleans ground, thank you for Bravo. Runway 2, taxi via Gulf 7, Gulf, Sierra, hold short 11.
Whiskey Papa, you madman.
Gulf 7, Gulf, Sierra, hold short 11. 14.
All right. The route is, whoops, updated. You're reading some stuff about that 720. I'm so happy that guy is still working on that. That's just a fun. I haven't flown it very much. You talk about that 707 is what you posted. Never mind. Forget I said anything. All right, so we're going past the terminal area. Is this the new terminal? There's a new and an old terminal, right? Like they moved across. I feel like this is the new side. Yeah, the Sanshi. That's right. The 720. The 707. 707-200. Yeah, this is the new one. High flyer, cool. Like I say, I've got to get my vertical sim scenery reinstalled because it does a nice job of displaying that. Plus the FPOs look a lot nicer. So sorry to ruin your immersion, but yeah, Rob just shared in the X-Plane channel that thing got another update, and which is really cool. And if you're looking for like an old vintage 4-engine airplane, it's a pretty fun one, to be honest with you. Like it's got some things, but all in all, it's fun to it's fair to say it's the best 707 that's out there right now, right? And it's free, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. There's not a lot of documentation around it, but I do remember making a flight. We might reinstall that bad boy just for giggles. The 707 in Fussy Pants is trash. That's what I hear. Yeah, this one here, at least you get a kind of a sense of like what the bird was like. All right, I need to hold short of 11 here, which is probably no, not this one. It's the next one. Hey, all right. Second time's the charm.
See
Are you in the Whisker Jet, Fixie? Uh-oh, what do we got? East Hampton scenery. Came in handy last night. You know what I thought was cool last night is whatever little airport that that was being covered there, Gabreski or something like that. Like we made that the place to be last night. That was awesome. That was Vision Jet. All right, cool, very cool. All right, I think we're where we're supposed to be here, you guys. Holding short of 1-1. Yep, on Sierra, and we're gonna head on down to Sierra 2. I don't know why I didn't see that to begin with. That was dumb on my part.
November 11816, cross 11 at Sierra.
Cross 11 at Sierra, Phenom 816. Here we go. Okay, that final looks good. That way looks good.
4 Whiskey Papa, cross 11 at Sierra.
You were going to fly the Honda Jet, but it's not
Cross 11 at Sierra. Looks like we
installed.
somehow missed,
Oh, it couldn't
there.
get the
We're
Lear set up
going
quick
Hotel
enough.
Sierra instead. Our scenery is all messed up. 4 Whiskey Papa, no problem at all. You can continue on Hotel, then head south on Sierra and cross 11. Alright, continue Hotel Sierra, cross 11. Voice Papa.
Bad taxi. How embarrassing. Glad that never happens to me. You're going to fly the Honda, but it's not installed, and the Learjet was, couldn't get it set up quick enough. Understood. Understood, my friend. Well, there you go. There's no terminal. Oh, yeah, in Microsoft, there isn't. You're right. It's bare bones. Landing went okay, honestly. It was a bit of a crosswind, and so I was a little bit left of center, but overall, I was happy with it. What? Yeah, you saw the taxi. Oops. My bad. Yeah, it was a thing.
November 11816, contact tower 119.5.
Over to tower, November 11816. See ya. Alright, let's make sure everything's ready to go here. Gas checked.
Takeoff. Okay.
Tower, hello again. November 11816 is short of runway 2, ready for departure.
November 11816 North Tower, hello, wind 03012, gust 22, fly runway heading runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading and clear for takeoff, runway 2, November 11816. All right, rotating at 103 up to 4,000 U's, guys. Preset that and preset. Oh boy, I don't even know what I want to preset. Vertical speed mode here. All right, let's do it. Thanks again for coming out, you guys. We are hopefully going to celebrate Texas One Flyboy. Actually, now I've changed my mind on that. I hope that he has been called away on a surprise party by his coworkers, since it's his second to last day, and he and his family are out enjoying a wonderful meal with friends and laughing and not even thinking about flight sim right now, because we got time to spam him with flight sim emotes later on. All right, with 4,000 feet again, we're not going to go full go here on the Toga. I'm going to only go to about right there. Yep, so we're already getting, hey, it is a windy day here, gusty.
Whiskey Pop and North Tower, roger, runway 2, left.
And V1 rotates. We're up. Gear's coming up. I'm going to go to autopilot very early in the process here. And there's flight level change so we don't overspeed. Beautiful. Alright, runway heading up to 4,000.
Alright, November 11816, leaving my airspace to the northeast, frequency change advice for advice. Yep.
Alright, over to Unicom. Appreciate the ATC, man. It was a lot of fun. November 11816.
Thanks, that's fine.
Alright, 450, and now it is time to go vertical speed. We need to gain some airspeed, and we can go.
November 114 Whiskey Pop.
Toga, just for a moment. Get the airspeed up. Flaps can come up now. And we want to go to our first waypoint. We want to go to CEW. Direct to. Enter. Nav mode. Making the turn, making the turn. Climby, climby. Outside. Sheen. Sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, 2020, it's not good. It has the old terminal, and then it has nothing else, like zilch. So you do need to, yeah, Boozy's suggesting the new vertical sim in Microsoft. It would be well worth it. $7. All right, let's see. Did I miss chat? Did I miss chat? Nebulation, thank you, man. I appreciate, again, you guys being on, and it's it makes it so much funner, so much more funner. My English is good. Makes it a lot of fun having you guys.
Whiskey Pop, leaving my airspace to north, frequency change advice for CF.
Sorry, I'm kind of losing my airspeed a little bit here, but yeah, appreciate it. Hopefully catch you again sometime when we're flying down these parts. I hope you have a good evening yourself. Have a great weekend. Tell your ground buddy the same. Alright, I have screwed this departure up, you guys, so I need to be doing 225 in my climb, so I'm gonna slowly adjust this because I'm gonna be going up in a hurry. And I'm going to go back to continuous climb. That'll help a little bit here as well. Okay, that's good. And pull this back to 225. Actually, I'll probably go... Let's go 250. We're already through 10,000. Still didn't get the landing lights on. Yeah, back at you. Nebulation. So, yeah, for those of you just tuning in, we had New Orleans Tower and Ground on, so that was awesome. They provided fantastic ATC, even though I botched the taxi there. I was in a hurry trying to get out, but... yeah, so if I missed anything, sorry. I'm trying to back up here. And Nebulation was talking to Fixie about the terminal. Boozy Sheep was talking about the Vertical Sim version of this. Yeah, go check out Vertical Sim, guys, I'm telling you. And then Rock Valkyrie shared a little East Hampton Town Airport scenery that was just updated. Heck yeah, man. Oh, that brutal X-plane grass. Oh, gosh. I know it probably didn't look that bad in the airplane, but... this looks cool, though, with all the tire markings and stuff. Awesome. It's awesome to have little spots that have been worked on like this. For sure. No doubt about it. Hey! That looks nice. Looks really nice. What a cool area to fly in. I'm actually working on a heliport that's down that way, and hoping to be able to get that uploaded to the forums here shortly. It's right down, not too far from Bayport, right on the shoreline. Okay, 18,000. Let's go standard. And I'm afraid to peek. Do we still have ATC? We do. The event is closing in on 3 hours, which is typically kind of what events run on a Thursday. Sometimes they'll go 4 hours. Downwind Sim, as we've talked about before, if you didn't give me a hard time, I would be worried about that. So again, if you also didn't hear this, custom Texas One Flyboy emote that will spam when he gets in here, if he gets in here, and yeah. Otherwise, it's been a heck of a good flight. I've enjoyed it very much. Forgot how much fun this airplane is. I'm going to go ahead. I think we can monitor. We can probably monitor Jacksonville, can't we? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I've got Jax Center coming up. Let's monitor Jax. Wonder which one I'll have here. We'll try 35925 first. And 33325.
Is back.
All right. Awesome. Oh, you have it for X-Plane 12, but not from Fussy Pants. Oh, man. You've never seen a streamer flying to Guantanamo. The one for Fussy Pants is kind of meh. Really?
There. Welcome back.
Alright, hang on for a second. I believe the one that somebody mentioned here, though, is that Vertical Sim has one for Microsoft Flight Sim. That's the one you want. Right? Oh, no, it is not. I stand corrected. So he only has the X-Plane version. So it's a Latin VFR. Yeah, okay. Okay, that we're straight. We're square.
Southwest 2659, descend via the Grange 5 arrival. Orlando is landing north, the Orlando altimeter 3025. Descend via the Grange 5, Orlando, altimeter 3025.
It's whisper quiet.
Hawk 2-1, contact Atlanta Center 132.997. 132.97, later, Hawk 2-1. Attention all aircraft, Jacksonville Center is now closed. Monitor Unicom. And advisory in CTAC frequencies all restricted areas. Daytona will remain online. Have a good day. See ya. Thank you. See ya. Over to Unicom. Good night.
Kind of figured that might happen. That's okay. We'll still enjoy. What happened to the on-screen messages? VATSIM, I've cleaned them up. I've decided to just go clean screen as much as I possibly can. So yeah, I figure everybody can kind of see it in the chat window anyway. So, you know, why double up? Alright, so we can't hear those dudes, but we can. We do have Atlanta on 32975. Hopefully we can hear them. And then they did say that Jacksonville, Daytona are going to stay on for a little while. And you know what? Honestly, with them logging out this soon, we have a chance of somebody else picking up.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1123 with you, flight level.
You can't see them when you're watching on the TV.
Delta 1123 Atlanta. I'm sorry, where are you?
Sorry.
Just entering airspace, just going towards Catherine. I see you. You're in contact. FedEx 31 Atlanta, you up?
Alright, how are we doing here? Again, we're getting a little bit slow. So I am gonna do this.
FedEx 31 descend and maintain flight level 340.
Thought they were broken again. Well, no, that's I broken this time.
1467 descend and maintain flight level 340.
Shoes has got it with you.
American 527 contact Washington 133.72.
Hey, why aren't my... Oh, there we go. Holy cow. I got you there, Kev. I got you, man. There you go. I got a non-sounded with you.
American, correction, Allegiant 3600, flighting 340. 340, Allegiant 3600. And let me know you get the airport in sight. It's now at your 1 o'clock and 23 miles.
Inside Allegiant 3600. Allegiant 3600, clear visual approach, runway 2, clear to land. Clear visual approach, runway 2, clear to land, Allegiant 3600. And November 23029 kilo, are you on the downwind now? It's hard to tell for me, sorry.
Number 3029 kilo, we're just entering right downwind here for Chattanooga.
Right, 3029 kilo, runway 2, clear to land.
Number 3029 kilo, runway 02, clear to land. Thank you for that.
And if you could make it a short approach for me, that'd be helpful.
Alright, kilo, we'll make it nice and short for you.
American 3211 traffic, 10 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, 1,000 feet above is a Boeing 737. Delta 1467 traffic, 2 o'clock, 4 miles eastbound, 1,000 feet below is a A321. Delta 1722, that's fine. Just program your descent and call me back in a second whenever you're back.
Yeah, we already got our program done. He said we'll call you back when we're
Look at this shot from our friend Rob Valkyrie.
Delta 521, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
Look at this shot.
Atlanta 13347.
There it is. There's that 720
600,
that we're talking about.
No factor, but he's 12 o'clock and 15 miles with a TBM on the downwind for runway 2.
Looks really nice from the outside, no doubt about that. And let's see if I can find the link here. This is the one we're talking about. Now, Rob, you're going to have to help me out here because I don't remember that if it has the if it has a sound pack or anything. Yeah, it looks no, it doesn't look nice from the inside, Rob. It looks okay, but it's a little cringe. It's a little old. Like it's a little 2D but I will give them credit. They have improved it with each update. But yeah, it's not the HD texturing and like this stuff is pretty. The animations aren't the best in the West, but the cool thing is it does have like the INS works great. It has actually 3 different aviation options, separate sounds. Okay, yeah, thank you. That makes a huge difference. The sound pack.
Delta 1123, say Mach number.
Mach .81, Delta 1123.
Okay, I gotta do this.
Mach .79 for now.
Gotta do this.
Delta 1123.
I'm gonna turn center down just a little bit, but I mean they're not bad textures. They really aren't. Like if you like picture the Metroliner, right? And the Metroliner is
Yes.
like the aircraft is so fun you don't notice that the textures are pretty mediocre. But like this panel has been improved for sure, and the night lighting looks really nice. So I think we might install it to give it a try. Look at those old retro colors, man. It's the best, man. I can't make this guy. I can't adjust this guy's volume. All right, we're gonna have to just we're gonna have to do this maybe manually here.
5616 Atlanta, standby. I can't do a PDC from Greer. I'll give you a short voice clearance. Give me just a sec. Delta 2385 Atlanta. I can't hear you. Just try again. I'm not sure maybe if your mic's excellently muted, but I can't hear you.
Okay, we're holding pretty good. 4,100 or 40,100 coming up, and doing all right. Can I turn the volume down this way? Yes, I can. All right. So, but yeah, worth the download, you guys, and worth messing around with it. And
Allegiant, Christian American 3211, contact Charlotte approach 120.
yeah, the 727 is a good one. Is a fun one. And I think they've done some updating. There was a recent update to that one as well. I'm I had really been liking that one, and then I had a few
651 cross Andre at maintain.
kind of strange glitches happen with the avionics the last time that I flew it. So I've been like waiting for an update to try it again, but I do like that.
Delta 651 cross Andre
Leveled off at
maintain
250 coming for me. Okay, buddy.
At 250 knots Atlanta,
I've got an
3041.
87 knot tailwind up here in the fours, my friend.
And Delta 651, same Mach number.
Mach 78, Delta 651.
This leg is, what was our first leg, about an hour and a half? This leg is scheduled to be an hour 23 minutes, yeah. But yeah, you're right, Beethoven, that you need a flight engineer for all those, right? You've only got the 60 down there in the twos, yeah, you know.
Delta 2385, I still can't hear you. Just keep trying. For now, you're good. You're chilling. Let me know if you're transmitting at all, but I still can't hear you.
It's not built. It's built for comfort, man.
1722, Roger.
Yeah, it would be, the Vision Jet would be unbelievable to fly in, or to fly in, I think. It looks amazing. That's the one that has the, if the pilot becomes incapacitated, the passengers can push the auto land button, right? The Vision Jet? Or am I thinking the Cirrus? The SR-22 and all those. Or maybe that's in multiple airplanes now. But that, I remember that Vision Jet, that along with the Honda Jet, man, just so modern. Yeah, so maybe that Vision Jet is the one I'm thinking of with the auto land. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, the Cirrus, it's called the Cirrus Safe Return. So yeah, the Vision Jet has that ability. So this one doesn't have it from what you're seeing, yeah. And it's pretty amazing. If you ever research it, I'll post a video here for you guys. But it's incredible technology. It really is. It basically allows, like the passenger, all they have to do is literally push a button and everything else is taken care of automatically. So so the aircraft, it checks for the most logical airport to land based on fuel and everything else, you know, weather. Like, it literally takes everything into account, and then it does an automated message to ATC that there's an issue and it's basically flying on its own, and then it has automated contacts on whatever frequencies required. Like, it's just incredible. So just, yeah, just making general aviation safer and safer and safer. But it would be a little eerie, though, right? Like, if you're that person and you're just sitting there kind of strapped in hoping the plane does what it's supposed to do. But check that out. You guys might like that. All right. Is it, hey, Rob, is the file, is the sound file, is that an FT Sim Plus sound file by chance? Do you know?
Vectors for sequence, turn left turn, heading 135.
Oh, it looks like maybe he's got some, oh, it's on that page. Okay, very good, very good. Oh, it's already included in there. Sweet, 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 sweet. Very good.
If you're transmitting, I can't hear you. It doesn't even show you transmitting on my side.
And also, it looks like maybe he's included some documentation in there. Cool as well.
I would restart your V-Pilot. I think there might be a V-Pilot problem, or X-Pilot, whatever you're using. Yeah, who was that?
Yeah, Chris, I watched him. I was I was watching a little bit. I was working and lurking too when he was flying that. He does a nice job with that Concorde there. That was cool.
2385, I apologize, having deep pilot issues.
Alright, yeah, that did the trick. Delta 2385, Atlanta Center, radar contact.
50350, good right.
I'm looking forward to giving it a go, Rob. I'm glad you shared that. And the other thing that got an update
Speedbird 1260, switch to advisory, good day.
is the Fokker F-27 freeware.
Frontier flight
By the way, for those of you that are an aficionado of somewhat older aircraft, this one isn't as old as that 720, but this one has now got, it probably won't show in this, but yeah, this one has, it has a, yeah, the KLM 90B vintage GPS that you can use now if you want. So that's way cool, man. I'm looking forward to that one as well. Another great freeware airplane. Holy moly. On the Mount Rushmore of good freeware airplanes.
Alright, Delta 1532, let's do this. Turn right turn heading 220. 220 for Delta 1532.
Well, we're doing pretty good, you guys. We're up here. We have cruise power set. We're getting ourselves back up over 500 knots again. And that's officially the end of our climb out. That's the Charlie Echo Whiskey VOR. And so we got a little bit of a run here to Leopard, and then we'll start going down toward Daytona. And who knows, maybe we'll have some ATC heading into Daytona Beach. Good Fixins is saying doesn't know if he would rather just trust the caps. Yeah, I don't know either. All right, Auto ATC is telling me that it looks like I just need to descend via the Thor 3, which is what I have filed. So that's good. And while we've got it, I'm going to grab an ATIS here, Daytona Beach ATIS. I'll just take the text ATIS. Information Zulu.
Center, Delta 377 with you, passing 11,000.
With you.
14,000.
Pew pew pew. ILS runway 7 left.
It was Delta 377.
Altimeter is 3025. And winds are 160 at 4. So pretty nice. Looks like pretty nice weather. You're going to go up to 310? Yeah, you should get, like I'm getting 87. So that should help you a little bit. 310, that's pretty good, honestly.
Blue Streak 5616, that reback is correct. Let me know, ready to taxi. What runway? We're going to take runway 4.
You need all the help you can get.
Alright, runway 4, taxi via Lima Alpha.
Thor 3, we're not there yet, but no no reason to not kind of start looking at this thing a little early. So we got kind of a weird come out here to Leopard thing. Hopefully we'll just get to cut the corner here. I don't know why they would take us up here. Maybe this is like a little hold for traffic. They got a couple of them. That could be what it is. We'll see if there's a hold there. And anyway, we got to be down to 240 at Jags, 16 at Week, and at 12, above 16 at Week, above 24 at Jags, at 12,000 Thor, and Bikes, and then on into Daytona Beach. Okay. So I'm really going to see if I can get the vertical nav, the vertical profile set up in this thing now. And hopefully we can. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So
1455 cross Dutchy at maintain flight level 240.
I'm going to go ahead and put our cruise level in here.
Delta 1467 to airspeed.
If it'll let me.
Delta 467, I need it a little bit faster for now. Maintain 290 knots for a little while longer.
I screwed that up.
Delta 651 to airspeed.
There's nothing at Leopard. That is good.
Delta 651 if you can.
That is good. Oh, it put that in for me. Cool. Okay. That is good. Thor is good. And then we're down to Bike. I'm going to pull this up here.
Delta 1532, it's on the Andre 1 arrival. It's a Whiskey Echo
7
Alpha,
left. ILS 7 left. Let's take a peek here. Alright, so we're going to come here and fly a little, looks like a little DME arc there, a little 16 DME arc possibly. Very nice, very nice. So 19 at Wammel, 16 at Tegay and Folig. Out here to Hanav. 1097-070 ultimately here. Okay, very good.
Delta 3479 Atlanta, ready to contact. Delta 1532, do you have it programmed at direct wheel? No, I'm trying to...
Alright, where the heck's Bikes?
Okay, what about...
Oh, this is still on the arrival. Sorry, Bikes. Okay, that's good. The Vector is going to be at...
Delta 875 Atlanta, hello. Let's see here. You're ready to contact. Climb and maintain flight level 200. I'll return for you in a bit. You get a select vectors for sequence.
The Vector, I'm not going to put an altitude in for that. I don't know what we'll have.
Actually, let's
Alright, so then we've got to grab an arrival here. And, sorry, an approach.
Dollar 15 Atlanta, descend and maintain flight level 240.
And we want ILS 7 left from Hanav. Cool, and that is good.
Yeah, you can switch
Barrel.
you can switch to advisory now. Delta 2385, cross Andre at maintain 13,250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3041.
Cross Andre at maintain 13,000.
Okay, that's the correct
Delta 875, 10 degrees.
code. 19.7. Awesome. Load that. Oh no, did I get that loaded?
Contact, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Shoot.
Delta 875, flighting 180. Frontier flight 1449,
Load.
contact
There we go.
0.5.
Alright, now let's see if I can go to active waypoint at Jags. Okay, so I do have a little bit of an angle of attack here, and I don't. Uh-oh, a little too fast here. Pull back to about 80%. Snuck up on me. Can I get myself down into here? Oh, hey, check that out. Weather. Variable at 3. 2025. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's cool. What is the elevation's 34 feet. Yeah, that's going to have to work. Okay, I can't get, for some reason, I can't get down. I guess it's just going to do the profile for me automatically. maybe?
Delta 875 at forward speed.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Delta 875
So if I want to go target TGT, let's say,
flighting 200.
what's the highest here?
You can expect vectors all the way to Andre.
Say 1,500 feet
Delta 2385, say,
per minute
Mach 76.
to get to
Delta
24.
2385, do not exceed Mach .76.
Do not exceed
Oh, so it lets me put a...
2035.
Oh, that's
Delta
kind of cool.
2053, do not exceed Mach .76.
All right, I think we'll go... oh, now I've screwed that up.
Delta 2880, Delta 2188, do not exceed Mach .76.
Exceed Mach .76, Delta 2188.
Oh, 2 degrees. What do you say? 2 degrees.
Atlanta Delta 651, we're coming up on Andre. Do you want us
Okay, cool.
250 knots for Andre? You want to maintain 300?
And we'll see if that gives us a top of descent mark. I don't believe we'll get any kind of, even though there is a VNAV button here, I don't think we get a vertical track to follow. We'll try it though. We'll try it. But we should have a top of descent marker here. Let's zoom out and see what we have. Might be too far away. Yeah. Too far away for now. It's alright, we'll come back to it. Okay. It's a little slow now. How about 85? That should work. There you go, 80 knot. Ah, you're cooking with butter.
West 801, contact Washington 133.72. Delta 2385, maintain Mach .79er.
Mach 79, 2335.
Rob, you should fly that 720 from Honolulu over to Salt Lake City. I bet that thing would really go.
Executive 817, contact Atlanta approach 133.47. 3347, extension 817, have a good one. Ooh. See it, Western 801, Washington 133.72.
I keep checking my
1455, switch to advisor, good day.
keep checking my radar to make sure we've got Daytona. I'm gonna do this. Daytona approach on 2580. I don't blame them a bit if they decide they don't want to keep, you know, doing ATC. I mean, we're probably too far away to get those guys, but we're getting closer. We are getting closer.
Good evening, Jacksonville, Gulfstream.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Charlie, Juliet's out of 310 for 240 at Jags on the Thor 3 arrival.
Oh, will we contact Jacksonville or Daytona Beach, I wonder? I think, oh, actually, we're probably the first guys we'll get a hold of is Jacksonville. So 2490 and then Daytona on 2580. Okay. I gotcha. So 2490 is actually... Alright, 2490. And then they'll hand us off to Daytona Beach Control. And then there is a tower as well. All right, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Can't allow myself to fall below 500 knots, Fixie. Sorry, man. There's Whiskey Papa. Thanks for flying along, Fixie. Now you're 368 or 388. Heck yeah, buddy. Love it. Well, now it feels just too darn quiet. Oh, sorry. Let me get that Discord out of the way here. Look at Fixie and the Vision. Look at that. Look at it. Think Scoots, man. I know he's saying only does this at 310, but you know, thing moves. Thing moves. Alright. Oh, Jacksonville approach was away for a minute. Now he's back, so we should get some chatter here. I'm going to try to leave Atlanta off just because it gets so busy up there that sometimes I miss calls, so. Yeah, Chris, I agree. It's cool. There's a lot to like about it, and they're still working on it. My only thing I miss is I miss having some sort of symbol on add-on airports, because it's hard to sometimes remember what you have where, you know what I mean? And it helps the flight planning process. But otherwise, I think it's lighter on the frames for sure, and I'm kind of getting used to, you know, like some of the different ways of interacting with it. Like I really love this kind of layered visual approach. Now you can just hover over the, you know, Atlanta approach and get the frequency and know what's going on, you know, and then you can go into, you know, ATIS and tower. Like I love that. The hover over is awesome. And you know, I'm not even really looking at some of this stuff, but it has more and more of this stuff, right? The Daytona fly-in is active. Visit Mexico. Thursdays in Toronto. So, stuff coming up. It's really, this is a nice feature as well. Stats, I don't think it has anything in stats just yet, but, yeah, so, and then I don't think the roadmap really talks about much in terms of, like, being able to, basically, it's just a scan of your flight sim scenery folder to see what you have, but that's okay. It'll have some other things that are, you know, that Volanta doesn't have. So, has the VAT glass feature in Europe. Yeah, nice. It's a good product. I like it. I turned my sound way down there for the jet. Turn those engine sounds back up just a little bit. Yeah, the Navigraph airports map is nice. Yeah. Do I have that activated? Probably going to give away my identity here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry. Map layers. Maybe I don't have that set up here. I thought I did. Let me maximize it here. Maybe I don't have that. I've got it. Okay, so where do I... It says AIRAC down at the bottom. Yeah, so it's there. Oh, maybe it's this guy right here. No, that's my flight information. I don't honestly remember where to Oh, just zoom into an airport. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember where to.
High speed.
Up.
High speed.
So Daytona. Yeah. And I do have the VATSIM or the Navigraph a little closer. I do have the VATSIM or geez, the Navigraph subscription. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it enabled for some reason, Pixie. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were talking. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, you can absolutely. Like, this is a nice feature so that when you're spawning in, you're not spawning in on top of somebody. I see what you're saying now. Yep. I see what you're saying now. That is nice. That is nice. All right, let me get back out here. Oh, no. Okay, Jax is still there. I'm getting close. I'm getting there. The only bad part is I think I'm going to be too close to check on my... There's my top of descent. I have 2400 now armed. Or, sorry, set. Do I have to also do that here? I don't know. I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to spin it down 24. And it'll hold here. It's not going to do anything just yet. And then I think what I do is as I get a little closer, I'm gonna engage the VNav, and I'm just curious. Maybe it'll follow the vertical descent path. That might be just slightly out of Jacksonville's approach's range too, so we can check it out. Regardless, we're gonna have to get our butts down at some point here. Nothing like a half day at work tomorrow to make you want to stay up late in flight sim all night long. See, my weather and wind are bouncing me around just a little bit here, aren't they? And we're a little farther away than it looks. But not bad. What's it say? We are about 4 minutes from top of descent. Cool. Yeah, we're ready, I think. Let's find out. By the way, if we are successful getting down on the ground here at Daytona, I am seeing an FBO just off the north side here. Oh, but there's one on this side also. All right, so 7 left. We'll try to get off of here at Papa 6 or maybe Whiskey, and we'll just take this south FBO area here. I just have a default airport so that it won't be anything fancy regardless. So
Caesar Papa, no, that's for the southwest.
okay, I'm going to arm this. I should see V path up here. There it is. So it'll hold until we should see a little pink
Frequency 125.
or white. Oh, look at my airspeed. Oh, wow. I really slowed down there.
Jacksonville approach, Southwest 8706.
Didn't mean to do that.
Sending OEA 1 hour arrival. Southwest 8706, squawk 4166. How you doing? 4166, Southwest 8706.
Wonder why I'm slowing down so much. Just pulled back a little too far on the power, I guess.
Southwest 8706.
It's probably not bad to be a little slower anyway, just because we're going to start to descend. And I'm still doing almost Mach 7. So, no big hurry.
Segmenters 26, considering 3029, continue video 706.
1097 needs to be my frequency here. Ah, true. Choosy, true. I didn't really think about that. Honestly, that was not my plan. I just kind of was busy doing VNav things, and so I kind of lost track of it. But for sure, when I start going down, I'm going to pull back the power to like somewhere in the 70s to just try to sort of hold my speed. There comes the bar, I think, you guys. That's the VNAV bar coming down. Wait, or is that it? That's it, I'm in trouble. I thought the VPAT comes in here. We're not quite there yet. A little bit of a turn ski. There it comes. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we follow. We have that set. That's set. And, hey, look at that. Sure enough, I'll be darned. All right. We'll let my airspeed get back up to about 200. I'm just slowly pulling back on the power here. And it's going to give me a 2% glide, which was like supposed to be around 1700 or 1800 or something like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is the anticipated where you should be. Very nice, Kevin. All right, very good. Chris, take care, buddy. Best of luck with your father-in-law. Prayers going out to you and your family. And, yeah, man. Keep me up to date, buddy. I'll be back Saturday. Saturday's a big one. The long haul from Honolulu to Salt Lake City. Second to last leg of the Bravo Tour. Okay, I'm just curious as to... That's working great. I'm just curious as to when I should contact this guy. So, I'm kind of crossing into his airspace right now, according to VAT radar.
Maintain heading 140.
And just past the Taylor VOR. Yeah, I'll call him. Jacksonville approach. Hello, November 11816 out of flight level 410. We just crossed over the Taylor VOR.
You said you're at 410?
Affirm. Didn't know if I was a little early.
No, actually, this is Jack's approach, not Jack's center. So you're on the dark side, the boring side. Switch to advisory approved.
All right, over to advisory. And just a quick question. We're inbound Daytona. Will I eventually contact you? And if so, like, when would you like us to check in?
If you're following a published star, then you should be fine. Other than that, I'll just ping you. My airspace kind of splits. There's sectors that go up to 15,000 and there's sectors that go up to 10. So it just kind of depends on where you're coming in at.
Roger. So we're northwest of you on the Thor 3, so we'll just probably end up, if I'm understanding you correctly, just going directly to Daytona approach.
Most likely, yeah. They're still around.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate the info. If they're still around, that's true, because we're closing in on 4 hours. 4 hour. You hear 4 hour. So let's see what the hey. So the next altitude restriction is weak at 16. So I'm going to get myself close to 240, and then I'll say you can eat, but not forever. You go now. You scare my wife. Fixie, are you going to Expo? We finally get to share all of our wealth of knowledge of movie lines and stand-up comedian one-liners. Finally, yes. Good deal. Good deal. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm so happy this is working as well as it is. I can even put a little juice back in here. I'm getting kind of slow. Not bad, but don't need to be too slow. I am gonna, like, what do you think? I'll fly up here to Leopard and go down. I'll play your silly game, Trebek. I bet this is, I wonder if this is to avoid some of this airspace. I don't know. I think our vertical profile, though, factored this mileage into it, so I better not mess around. And, you know, what's the hurry, right? The longer you fly, the funner it is. Well, this has been fun. Thank you for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling with me on a Thursday. You know, there's not a lot going on Thursday nights, so glad I could fill the void a little bit. And, yeah, this plane has worked beautifully. Knock on wood. And we've got a couple of updates for some freeware planes that we got to take care of here as well. We had some good ATC at New Orleans, which was bonus, so You know, if we miss out on the Daytona guys, which I totally get, we will we'll come out even. All right, outside air temp is still too cold for ice, but we got to keep an eye on that. And then my anti-icing stuff is here, so I've got the I can turn the probes on here. Engine, ice, wing stabilizer, ice, and I think that's about all for ice here. And we should be pressurization. Oh, we're cold. Ooh, burr. All right. Let's get the let's get it warming up in here a little bit if we can. There's our turn. We're heading up kind of to the north a little bit, and then we'll turn back around and going back down south. We're coming up on about 5,000 to go, and do I have a descent banana at Jags? I don't see one, so I think what I'm going to do, you guys, is spin it down to 16. And as I get closer to 24,000, I think I'm just going to lock in on the vertical speed. That's going to have us pretty close, I think. What's downwind sim thinking back here? Dun, 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 dun. Then we're going left, and we go right, uppity up, up, down, diddy down, down. I'm hoping we have ATC, but I'm semi excited about trying to fly the DME arc approach as well. So it's going to be win-win. Daytona Beach ATIS is now alpha, and not much has changed. 3027. It's a little early for that. Oh, wait a second. Except now we're visual to runway 25 right and left. Wait, no, that's what I had. No, I didn't have that. I have runway 7. Stand by. Visual. Let's approach. Yeah, 25 right. Okay. I think that's different from what we had originally planned. And it is the Kuknu transition. All right. So that might change my descent profile just a bit here as well, because I don't have so far to fly around to come back and get on the ILS. And I need to be down 2,700, kind of at the initial fix here. So, all right, good deal. Okay, we're coming up. We're getting close here. I'm going to lock in vertical speed at about that. And we're just going to keep on heading down slowly, slowly, slowly. And I might reach out to Daytona approach and just check in here.
No, I'm about to close. Get back to Unicom.
Oh, he's closing. Never mind.
All right, Roger. Thank you.
You rascal. Well, that's okay. Controllers, appreciate you. And approach controller, you stayed on an hour longer than you really had to. So
Welcome to Daytona. Where you parking? Wherever they're parking the FBO parking. I think it's out here on the runway.
fanciest of FBOs. That's always the answer. Daytona Beach.
Roger, ramp, good night.
20.7. 20.7 it is. And yeah, sure enough, tower's out. Everybody's shutting down. We do have to go to work tomorrow, I guess, don't we? I'm glad I checked the ATIS one last time to know that they've flipped the field there. 3027. I'm going to put that in. It's a little early, but that's all right. Okay. And let's see. Other descent checks. Landing data is set. Ice protection is coming on. That's on auto. Passengers advised. Altimeter is set. Yeah, we're doing well. We're going to ref it at 106, so going to bring it in about 121. I have, this is not by the book, but
1268 traffic 4 mile final. Welcome to Daytona. Exit left, taxi Charlie to ramp.
but I have found if you bring it in about 15 knots faster than the ref speed, it kind of helps. This plane gets a little splashy down at lower levels. Okay, we've fallen below the glide path here a little bit as well. Oh, and it automatically, oh heck yeah, look at that, it automatically updated for me. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If I go vertical speed, it's probably gonna catch me back up, right? Let's do it. Let's arm VPath and see what happens. It should level me out here a little bit, I would think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm pretty well locked in. If I am, I am. Alright, what's my 1097? And that is active. And the course is 250. Let's
Daytona approach is hopping offline. Y'all good night. See ya. See ya.
250, okay, very good. Let's go back to that. Back on the nav for now. And yeah, it's kind of trying to level out here just a bit. I'm gonna have to learn how to actually use this tool now to fly the approach or the arrival the right way. Today I learned. Yeah, it's gonna level me out because I should be at weak. I should be 16, and then it should drop me down to. I've went below it already. Should drop me down to 12 at Thor and bikes. I'm gonna keep an eye on that and just see if it automatically does that for me. I'm liking my airspeed here. I don't need to quite be so slow, but around 200. I don't know. I'm just kind of settling in. If I was flying with more big, heavy traffic, I would have it up above 250 still, but I don't know. I'm just not in a hurry. I guess I know when I'm done with this flight. The next thing is go to sleep and get ready to go to work tomorrow. I'm just like, yeah, for some reason, if I can just delay it a little bit, I guess I will. It's okay. All right, outside air temps are in icing conditions, but we're kind of breaking out of stuff here, so I think we can turn that stuff off. Once we get down closer to the ground, it's not an issue. All right. Oh, it's done it. It has done it. So it's gonna fly this all the way down, basically based on my flight plan, just like it's supposed to. Cool. Very cool. So then, will it have the initial 2,800? No, 2,000. I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I'm going to set it myself just to make sure I'm ready, but in theory, right? Although maybe not. If it's expecting me to go on the vector next, it might not automatically drop me down to 2,000. So we'll have it ready just in case. But I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Best practice is to set the lowest altitude on the approach plate prior to the final approach, and the VNAV function in the magenta needs to be checked against the arrival, but it's usually right on, yeah, and levels off if needed. Yeah, right, and that's not a bad thing to have it level off, because a lot of times, like without an auto throttle, like you end up with either way too fast or a little slow, and if you level off, you have a chance to kind of get your speed right. And I'm on pitch nav. Oh, I'm on pitch nav. Okay, VNav, VPath. Oh yeah, because I lost my VPath here, so it may dive on me a little bit. Shoot. 12 at Thor. I'll be okay. Yeah, it may dive on me a little bit. Oh, I got to go vertical speed to catch it. Okay, roger. We'll go. Let's get down there. That'll match it, right? So to catch it, I need to go a little bit more. So it's a lot like the glide slope then. You got to be below it to capture it. If you get above it, you can't recapture. That makes sense. Kevin, are you at Flight Sim Expo this summer? I know I've probably asked you. You're going to go direct Thor. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Pull up. The rain.
Yeah, just go direct to field. Fixie. I'm going idle descent and 25 to try to catch it. And I've lost my, I'm off my path now too. Does anybody know what all these buttons do? Oh, there we go. There we go. VNAV. All right, we're below it now. And she'll level off at 12. And then I'm still vertical speeding. I don't want to do that. I want to go VNAV. There's the VPath. I've lost everything now. And it might, like this, I'm on the vector now, so it may not do anything. It may let me control my own destiny at this point, so that's okay. I'm going to let it level for just a second. And, yeah, your daughter's getting married. Oh, man! Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's okay. I understand that. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, that's no question about it, my friend. That is far more important. Congratulations. And enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Alright, since we are on the vector, I am going to go ahead and activate the approach. And oh, it would fly me out there if I wanted to. Okay, well, let's do it. Take me on your little DME arc of fun. Daytona Beach traffic. Phenom November 11816 is 30 north of the field out of 9,000. We're just entering the DME approach runway 26, Daytona Beach. Sorry, 25 right, Daytona Beach. All right, well, we're a little low. We were supposed to be 12 there, and now we're kind of coming down. There's the V path again, though. If I would have not taken myself off of that, we would have been right where we needed to be. But as it stands, I did. So it'll be up to us to get it back to where it needs to be as we make ourselves get ourselves around the corner. So what I'm looking to do here is we're on this 15 DME arc. When we get over to Rennie, we should be 2,700, and then down to 16 at Dyack here at 6.6. So 2,700 is what I should have in. It has 2,800. I wonder why. So it's definitely below 27 at Wizzo. Oh, I see why. Because right here on the arc, it's 2,800 and it's not 2,700, so you get past Kuknu. Aha. Oh, Jack's. Oh, very nice. Well, dang right. I should have hollered back at him, but I guess I was waiting for his contact me. That's okay. So, all right. So I'm not going to be there. I need to increase my rate of descent here. I got to get caught up. Which I should be because I'm below the anticipated. And this, I think, is coming back up. But, yeah, in theory, if I would have just left the VNav on, I could have just activated the approach and then went straight from where I'm at right here to approach, and it would have just seamlessly just taken me all the way through. So, yeah, that's cool. Let me, again, the boards of shame. I am going to still try to see if I can get caught up, you guys. I am. Got to get my speed down regardless. Let's try to get into flaps range here now that we're down below 5,000. Shall we? I know what you're thinking. I complain all the time about the scenery, and what do I spend like 90% of my time looking at? Okay, hey, there we go. All right, so let's get out. Let's go V path. V path. Sweet. Let's get you off here. Let's arm the approach, and let's see what happens, my friends. We are, and I'm actually going to just put this thing down to 1,600. That's my final approach fix altitude. That's when I pick up the glide slope, I mean, sorry. There's flaps 1 speed coming out. Okay, we're level. And we should get down to 28-ish there. All right, I like it. At Kuknu. After we get past Kuknu, we should go down to 27 for this. Yeah, then we're in. We're in like Flynn, you guys. It's trying. It's trying. Some boats. By the way, the boats are not landable if you have a helicopter. There's no place to land on those ships, which is a shame. Connor, what's up, man? Boy, this thing is nice, isn't it? I forgot how nice this is. Good to see you, buddy. Good Fixins is telling Control what he's gonna do as opposed to the other way around. He don't mess around, man. So Ohio guys, man, they win the national championship and they rule the world. I'm telling you. So there we are at 2,800. I'm a little slow. How about we try to maintain like close to 180 until 5 DME. Let's not be a Cessna 170. The Good Fixins. They had a dang good football team this year. Holy crap, did they have a good football team. Daytona Beach traffic. Phenom300 is turning inbound, runway 25 right. We are 2,700 feet, about a 15-mile final. Daytona Beach. You bleed scarlet and turn gray. Oh my gosh. Well, you had a good year. There was no question about it. And I'll tell you the other thing. Whoops. Okay, that's right there is good. The other thing about what happened this year is, like, historically, I can't stand Ohio State. Okay? I just have always, like, I've never seen a university where people have such, like, the Ohio State thing, like, it's just, it rubs me wrong, and I've never met people that want people to think they're more important than they really are. But this year, because of how poorly the Ohio State fans treated the head coach, who I think is a great coach, and the fact that he was able to turn it around and win it all, he kind of made me a fan of his team this year. And I hope he finds an NFL job and tells all the Ohio State alumni to kiss his you-know-what. But, yeah, anyway. It's the dumb reporter's fault, confusing Ohio with Ohio State. See, that's the whole thing. I think that it's just humorous that people from Ohio State are worried about that. I don't know. Again, it's just me. I know I'm being silly, but hello, where am I going? Here I was thinking we were doing so good, and now we're going
Autopilot.
something weird happening here. All right, we're taking over. All right, I'll finish my rant here on Ohio State. Like, it just makes alumni and fans, like, I think they feel like it's kind of a unique, cool thing, but it really, like it just kind of makes them seem silly and a little bit childish, if I'm being honest. But that said, I will say this. They've got a great program. And I think the university is good as well. Did I maybe have a wrong... Am I going to the wrong runway? Is that what it is? Maybe I'm going to the wrong runway. Do I have 26... Yeah. I'm ranting about Ohio State and how silly they sound when they insist on calling themselves the Ohio State. I'm like, dude, like if you are worried that someone's going to confuse you with somebody else, then it says something about your institution. Because I don't know, there's lots of other places that have colleges with or universities with similar names, and they don't really worry about it because like they let their work speak for themselves. They don't have to. It's like the girl that wants to constantly be called pretty, I think. Like, it just gets a little old. But, again, like I said, great football team. As far as I know, I think their university itself is good. Their football fans are a little out there and sometimes very unrealistic. But that's kind of similar to just about every football fan base, right? Everybody thinks they're national championship contenders in May. But I do think the way that they treated their head coach was not good. And I hope they appreciate him a little bit because he is a good one. He's going to have the NFL calling for him soon. All right, what do we got? Is Annie what? Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Yeah, no, Fixie, I agree with you there. The U, right? Like, come on. Come on. Give me a break, right? Just you're Miami, right? You're not the anything. He did sign an extension. Good for him. Good for him. He can frickin' recruit too. That's the whole thing. Is I don't think people realize how tough it is in the portal era, right? To recruit and then keep players. Like he's always had that. I mean, they've always had that problem of not being able to keep players, for 4 years because they always get those blue chipper 5-star guys that want to go pro after 2 years. Now it's even worse. At Daytona Beach traffic, Phenom 816 is short final 25 right, Daytona. And I think I got to take a right now. I'm going to go to that north FBO. But yeah, Fixie, you're right. There's a couple 2 or 3 places like that I'm like, come on. Just come on. Right? Don't take yourself too seriously.
Glide slope.
All right, we're looking pretty good here, actually. We maybe are a little bit low, but I'm okay with this. Beautiful sunset. Almost timed that perfectly, didn't we, guys? That was all right, boys and girls. That was okay. We even found a center line, I think. I didn't hold the center line, but I found the center line. That's probably as well as I've landed this thing in a while.
Good job.
Daytona Beach traffic, Phenom 816 is clear of 25 right, Daytona Beach. Thank you. That was all right. That worked out all right, guys. Welcome. Welcome, you football fans, to the Daytona Beach International Airport. We are currently on the taxiway Bravo. No, I don't know where we are. Where the heck am I? I hope I'm going towards something that is FBO-ish. Oh, it's terminal. Holy cow. All right. I need to hang a right here. I should have turned on November, but I'll show off my taxiing skills here. So what are you talking about, Fixie? You told your wife probably once in a lifetime event for us, and so we're going, and that's the end of it. What are you talking about? Talking about going to FS Expo? Come on, catering truck! Don't scratch my Phenom, huh? Don't scratch me, bro. Wait, no. What did the kids say? Let me cook. Oh, that's trouble. Oh boy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted right now, so I'm gonna keep going on. I'm gonna keep. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. I think the FBO is over here. Oh, it's actually around the corner a little bit farther. That was really fun, you guys. That was really fun. We never did see Texas One Flyboy, but again, I know it's one of two reasons. Number one, the bad reason is that he's probably working, or he could be working. He's a hard-working dude trying to finish up all of those things that a guy needs to finish up before you hit the dusty trail. But I hope number two, the better option, is that his coworkers surprised him with a little. I know he's going on a trip with his friends to like the Bahamas or somewhere this weekend. But I'm hoping maybe his coworkers thought, yeah, let's celebrate with him. Let's take him out to TGI Fridays or something. So, oh, going to the Stadium Series. Gotcha. Fixed it. Yeah, 100%. Got to do that, man. That will be something, yes, that you and your kids and everybody who goes, yeah, that'll be worth it. So worth it. I'm jealous. That's going to be awesome. Awesome. Yep. Oh, there we go. There's the telltale sign of the FBO. That little covered, the default FPO with the covered little entranceway there. Make our way in and shut her down and call it a night. Oh, there's even a little stripe here for me. And a nice big harvest moon. Holy moly. Pulling out all the stops for you guys. Park and brake set. Alright, let's go around the horn here. And we've got this stuff can come off. The anti-ice is off already. Windshield heats can come off. Off. Close those. Those can come off. Pneumatics can come off. Electricals can come off. And engines can come off as well. Batteries 1 and 2 can come off. As we spin down, and we can open up a passenger door. There we are. I'm going to take a peek and see how close Good Fixins is here. Where are you? Yeah, baby.
November 114 Whiskey Papa's on a long right base 425 right.
Yeah, baby. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Let's come over here and line us up for 25 right. Look at this. You're going to be framed in with the nice moon, full moon there. Heck yeah. Matt, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I need 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I am back. So while Good Fixins is coming in, let me just give you a little recap here of what the rest of my kind of week. Well, there's only one more flight this week. It's the big one. It's the return leg from Honolulu back to Salt Lake for the Bravo Tour. And if you can believe it, we are down to just this Saturday's leg and Boston to or Salt Lake to Boston, and we'll have hit all the Bravo Class Bravo airspaces. We'll have completed the mission we stole from Downwind Sim all those years ago, and I may end up flying back to Denver just to finish where we started, essentially. But we'll see how that goes. So it's possible we might have Saturdays and 2 more Bravo Tour legs to fly. So that's going to be pretty dang cool. So that's coming up Saturday, which I'm going to get going early. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning my time, which is 1600 Zulu. And I'm hoping if I start at that time, I will catch good ATC from the West Coast on in, because they have an event called the West Coast Madness going on. I want to share this with you guys because there's a giveaway associated with this. So if you go on to the VAT USA, well, I'll even share this link right here. Go check it out, because if you fly certain legs of this, I think there's a bunch of them up back from Vancouver. You have multiple opportunities to win prizes. So might be kind of fun to just, who knows, get up there, fly 1 or 2 legs and get a couple tickets into a little giveaway. Who knows what you might end up winning. But we're going to be hopefully just in it for the ATC. And I hope we can get some Salt Lake City Center especially. But that's Saturday. And then the following week, we've got a flight. I'm going to be back in the 109, the AW109 helicopter. And it's Tuesday nights in New York, featuring the ISLIP or ISLIP. I don't know how you pronounce that corridor. I'm using uBlock Origin. What? Oh, on some things I am. Yeah, some things I've had to take it off because the website's grumpy and won't let me download things if I'm using the ad blocker. But it's still on for a lot of stuff. But anyway, we'll be doing. I'm going to do a Hudson helicopter route from starting there in Manhattan up the Hudson River, kind of out actually into. I've found a couple cool little heli spot areas out Connecticut way, and then we're going to try to get back down to. We're gonna try to loop around and actually even make a stop in JFK has a helicopter area. We're gonna try to see if we can sneak in there, and so that's what Tuesday is, and then Thursday.
Daytona traffic, 114, stop 10 mile final for 25 right.
Heck yeah, he's almost there. And then Thursday, this time next week, basically, we're gonna do a Philadelphia to Toronto. To celebrate Thursdays in Toronto. And I have the PMDG 737 scheduled, but I think in light of this new F-27, this new Fokker Friendship, update, I think what I'm going to do is probably fly that sucker with the modern avionics. Well, the modern, I say the little more modern FMC or GPS, whatever unit it has, because I do like that plane. It's been a while since we've flown that sucker, so that might be what happens next Thursday. And you're all caught up, and I see good fixins. We will focus completely on our friend here. Thank you again, Brett, for flying along, and he was in the Vision Jet. And he got a nice little shortcut from Daytona approach. I wonder what my CSL model is going to look like.
Daytona traffic 14 spots, 5 miles on for 25 right, Daytona.
Oh, it looks great. My livery looks like an actual Vision jet. Oh man, you striped that. Look at that. That's awesome, dude. Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, is that another aircraft coming, or nope, just vehicles? Ah, that was cool. Man, that looks really nice, doesn't it? This is even medium cloud settings. That looks really nice. Very cool, very cool. Now, there's a little bit of a... There's the drunken taxi that I make famous. All right, Brett. Thank you, buddy. I am going to do this. Yeah, greatly appreciate everybody being here. Mike Boscher, thanks for the follow. Kev Simcorner, thanks for the raid earlier today. And thank you, Good Fixins, for flying along. Also want to say I appreciate the ATC from all the way back in New Orleans. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all the way back there. No, I'm not. And then, of course, the guys out here at Daytona Beach. I didn't quite catch you guys, but sounds like people had fun. And yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. Again, off tomorrow and back Saturday morning. So hopefully you guys can come and hang out. It's going to be a long one, okay? So like I don't expect everybody to be there for the whole time, but let me I'm going to decide whether or not I want to film the whole thing or just portions of it. I don't know. Sometimes I know Slant Alpha does a nice job of like splitting the stream on those long ones, and you'll film the departure for a while and then they'll film the arrival. I may do that. We'll see what's going on. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I've got ATC and I've got folks hanging out, lively chat and all that stuff. I'm here anyway, right? So might as well. All right, we're gonna go raid Moose. I'm happy to see Mustafa has his internet back. He made a little announcement earlier on that the storms had knocked him out of action, but looks like he's back. He was flying into this event as well, and yeah, let's go check him out. So have a good Friday, a good weekend. Thanks again for hanging with me, and we'll see you on Saturday. Good night. God bless.